Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live from Biloxi, Minnesota. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this action started right here tonight with a Money in the Bank qualifier match between Mojo Riley and Dillinger. As we saw last week on Raw, The Miz qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, along with Dana Brooke for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Tonight, we will see Mojo Riley take on Dillinger, as I said in this opening contest. And, of course, later on, we will see Nia Jax take on Tamina for an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an action-packed Raw here tonight. There will be tons of twists and turns, I expect. But, honestly, Mojo Riley, ever since breaking off of Zack Ryder, he's been kind of left in the dust, I should really say. He's not really picked up. And because of that, I don't know where Mojo Riley would be, but qualifying for the Money in the Bank ladder match would do him wonders, especially if he can go on to win it. It might need to be the stepping stone he needs. And you hear where the crowd lies their faith. Dillinger, the perfect 10. One of the best homegrown talents NXT has produced, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, before the now defunct NXT, Dillinger was one of the call-ups and showed off and showcased himself why he was, even though never winning the title, showed why he was one of the best superstars there. And, winning the Money in the Bank ladder match could show why Dillinger earned that acclaim and why he is considered a perfect 10 by the crowd. Some consider it a little bit arrogant that Dillinger calls himself a perfect 10. I perfectly think that it's a way of life and it's a good way of thinking. If you consider yourself the best, you don't leave little room for mistakes or anything. But we're going to see this matchup starting off right here. Dillinger versus Mojo Riley. Arm and collar lockup. But last week, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the debut of Pete Dunne. And I wonder if we're going to see more from Mr. Dunne here tonight. I don't know if his contract was fully signed, if he has any contractual obligations with the Monday Night Raw. And huge right hook. Look at this, ladies and germs. And look at this now. Taking him straight into the turnbuckle. Wait a second, what's this? The strength of Mojo to just pick him up and drop him. And now Mojo going for a ground and pound offense. And this is exactly where you might want to keep someone like Dillinger, who's very quick on his feet. In my honest opinion, you might want to keep him down, keep him grounded, so that way he can't get in that nice, quick offense on you. And Mojo Riley picking him back up to his feet, takes to the midsection. And ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what the main event of tonight is going to be just yet. However, I'm sure, and a nice reversal from that 10 count headbutt in the corner. Wait a second. Russian leg sweep, but I don't know what the main event will be here tonight. It hasn't been completely matched out by our, wait a second, going for something. Super kick straight to the chin. And that could be it. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. But the entire show hasn't been all fleshed out by our general manager, Kurt Angle. Now, right hooks by Mojo Riley. And Mojo is quite the big man. His hooks carry more than... Wait a second. Look at this. Able to take his opponent's momentum and put it in his favor. Spinning power slam. 2 count. And Ty Dillinger manages to stay in here. And you know, like I said, Mojo might be thinking the same thing. This might be what he needs. And Mojo might be looking to finish it here. And off the ropes again for Mojo Riley. Huge running clothesline. Back down to just the vicious punching. This is a very aggressive Mojo Riley we're seeing. And you can hear the crowds. They're not really behind him. And look at this. Mojo again taunting him, saying he probably ain't, saying he's not hype. And look at this now. Kick to the midsection. Forearms. But honestly, I don't know where either of these two men could be. They will out of everyone so far that we've seen qualify, of course, Shinsuke Nakamura qualified on SmackDown. And of course, The Miz. Out of everyone we've seen, these two men are probably going to be the underdogs, per se, going into this match. It's going to be odd to see them in such a high caliber stakes match, especially since neither of them have actually won any titles here in the WWE yet. And now calling him up to his feet. Ty Dillinger looking for him. Mojo quickly moving out of the way, and I don't think Dillinger was prepared for that. Maybe thinking he could go a little bit farther, and look at this now. Look at this. Mojo Riley is a step ahead, and again, taking his opponent's momentum, another spinning power slam. 1, 2, just a 2 count still. I don't know what Ty Dillinger could have been looking for there. That was odd. Maybe he thought he could get a little bit further. And you hear Mojo yelling at the crowd, telling him he's not hype enough for him. You know, Mojo's way of thinking is a get hype bravado. Look at this now, ladies and gentlemen. Rights and lefts. Clubbing blows left and right. And wait a second. Now for a Boston Crab. A seated Boston Crab. And all that upper weight is sitting on the lower half. And wait a second. Dillinger able to somehow power out of it. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I think maybe one of these men could be the underdog in said position. And it could be... You know, it's going to be a very odd place to see them in. I don't think that Ty Dillinger or Mojo Riley is the type of man to win the Money in the Bank. But, you know, we've seen different people win the Money in the Bank before. The Miz and Daniel Bryan are 2 examples of people who are underdogs in those scenarios. And now a submission locked in. Look at that. Wrench in the back. You know, that knee firmly placed in the center of the back, and Ty Dillinger's wrenching it in. And is Mojo gonna tap out here? Mojo can obviously tap in. Wait a second, no. Mojo fighting back. Look at this now, rights and lefts. Again by Mojo. Mojo is targeting everything. Looking for something, maybe another power slam, but no, Dillinger catching him. Another super kick. Yes, it lands. And not going for the pin off him. That might be what he needs. And wait a second. Dillinger in the corner. He could be looking for it. And yes, he is. Taking down the knee pad. Dillinger out of the corner. Up. And fireman's carry neck breaker onto that exposed knee. 1, 2. And no. He's going to need something else to put him away. You know, this might be Ty Dillinger's moment. And wait a second, Dillinger getting the hype of the crowd. And they want it. And ladies and gentlemen, the tiebreaker. And wait a second, look at this. What's Dillinger going for? Kicking him down for good measure. And you see the crowd was all behind that. 2, 3. Congratulations to Ty Dillinger picking up the win here tonight. And that's exactly what he might need, ladies and gentlemen. He might need this sort of momentum, especially if he can keep it going in. Congratulations to Mr. Dillinger. And Mr. Dillinger, as I said, has qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And you hear the crowd calling them the perfect 10. Ladies and gentlemen, day after what we just saw, we will be seeing the debut of Velveteen Dream onto Monday Night Raw very soon. As we get into this next contest, however, ladies and gentlemen, Tamina taking on Nia Jax for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Qualifier, I should say. And this kid's going to be a very different position for Tamina to be in. You know, Tamina never really given an opportunity to showcase herself as why she could be a dominant champion here. And winning the Money in the Bank ladder match could do exactly what Tamina needs for her. She could get out there and showcase why she is a dominant force here in the WWE. However, speaking of dominant forces, the indomitable force, I should say, Nia Jax. She is also known as the unresistible force. For her pure, I will say this, Nia Jax is a very alluring individual, but she is a strong woman. Of course, hailing from the Anoa'i family, cousins to, of course, The Rock, Roman Reigns, and the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And she doesn't want her family's legacy to tie her down. Of course, she's also related to the woman she stands across the ring with, Tamina. And wait a second, ladies and gentlemen, locking up over these women. And look at that, Nia Jax, and I would not put it past her winning the Arm & Collar tie-up. And again, same thing I said about Tamina, Nia Jax has not been given a real opportunity to showcase why she would be a dominant women's champion. And oh, vicious headbutt from Tamina. And another one. And off the rope. Ducking under. And hip toss, the strength of Tamina to be able to hip toss. And look, you hear the crowd? They didn't think she had it in her. And Tamina showing that she is capable of things of that nature. Another headbutt, no, stopped. Wait a second, what's this? Headbutt by it. That's a headbutt, ladies and gentlemen. There was no wavering. No vicious open palm slap to the chest. You know, again, like I said, Nia Jax can also use this opportunity in the Women's Money in the Bank match to prove why she would be a vicious contender. You know, and honest to God, if Nia Jax were to cash in on whoever, I don't think a huge senton bomb right onto it. I didn't think Tamina was gonna kick out. That was over. But if Nia Jax can cash in the Money in the Bank contract on whether it's Alexa Bliss or if it's Natalya, Ruby Riott, anyone, or Charlotte, and you never know, she might want to go to SmackDown. If she can cash that in, I don't think anyone in this league in the women's division is going to stop her. And off the rope, leg drop by Tamina. And Tamina for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. You see, Tamina maybe thought that might have put her away. Tamina, of course, hailing her father was Jimmy Snuka. Superfly Jimmy Snuka pays homage to him with that vicious move, and again those headbutts. Those headbutts, they can take years off you in the ring, and they're just throwing them back and forth, and they want it all on the line here. They want to prove why they can be a women's champion, or the first ever Women's Money in the Bank, and I think Tamina is throwing away family for this one. She doesn't care. And now Tamina picking her back up to her feet, throwing her against the ropes. ducking under again. And huge DDT. Tamina out of the second rope. What's she looking for? And targeting the skull. And that's a good idea. You know, if your opponent's knocked unconscious, they can't reversal with everybody. But if your opponent's knocked unconscious, they can't really wake up for a 3 count. Huge right hook. Another one. Wait a second. Now, taking out that knee. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen Alexa Bliss, and I've gotten word that Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champion, is out on vacation. And look at the strength of Nia Jax. Able to deadlift her relative. And wait a second, look at this now. And a hip attack. But Alexa Bliss is on vacation. She is tending to her family. And she is taking some well-deserved time away from the ring. She felt like there was a lot of, ring rust in her. And she's been competing night in and night out, and that didn't feel right to her, that she felt like she was making mistakes in the ring. So she took time away, and you know what? I think that's very honorable of Alexa Bliss. I think that is very nice of her to take the time away. You know, she deserves some time to just spend with her family and spend away. And the general manager was able to do that. And you see Nia parading her around the ring and just throwing her on the rope. But as I was saying, maybe, and I don't think we're gonna see her at Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. This might be a Money in the Bank without the Women's Championship on Raw. And that might be good, especially if a Raw competitor. Wait a second, what's Nia looking for here? Nia picking her up, powerbombing over here. Oh, look at this. She's just parading her around, showing she can lift her. And oh my goodness, dropped with such authority. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I think Alexa Bliss deserves a little bit of time away from the ring. And it might be good for both the Raw Women's title to just not be seen for a little bit. We've had some hands-offs here and there, but you never know. Now, wait a second. Off the ropes. And look at that. Vicious. Back elbow. And I don't think Nia actually cares who she's in the ring with. Family or not. Wait a second. Nia could be looking for the Samoa drop right here. And no! Straight down. Huge power slam from an elevated position. And I don't think Tamina even knows who she is. And Nia's just laughing at her family. At her, what is to be considered her family in the center of the ring. Look at this now. Knee to the face. And I want to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, these two are family. They are related to one another. And look at that leg drop for the pin. 1, 2, and you see there's lifeless in her eyes. And no! Her eyes look lifeless, and it may have just been natural instinct to kick out. And Nia is upset. She doesn't want to do it. And look at this. Nia just beating her head right in. And what's this now? Nia throwing her into that corner. And hold on, no. Nia, there's no need for this. Whatever you're thinking. And Nia now picking her up. And Nia, wait, no. Superplex, center of the ring. And I think Tamina's out cold. That's it. Nia, just pin her. Nia not picking her back up to her feet. What's she looking for? Wait a second. No. Picking her up in a powerbomb position once more. And running her into the corner. Disgusting. And it looks like Nia telling her she should have just stayed down. Right hook. And off the ropes. And again, you see all the offense is on the back of the skull. All that offense is on the back of her skull. She could be out cold right now. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. Nia, pop up. And there it is, the Samoan drop. And that could be it right here, right now. Nia. 1, 2. Congratulations to Nia Jax, I guess. She didn't have to do it this way. A very disgusting display, I should say. You know, she didn't have to put such viciousness into each attack like that. Oh, honestly. But, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Nia. She is now the second woman to qualify alongside another Raw compatriot in Dana Brooke. And wait a second, ladies and gentlemen, we're going backstage here, and Kurt Angle talking to Pete Dunne. And like I said, Pete Dunne is here on Raw here tonight. And talking about the contract, and it looks like, yes, it looks like Pete Dunne's contract was not signed. And, you know, Dunne being very polite, thanking him for this opportunity. And this is right, last week, he barely did escape, ladies and gentlemen. And then the club did viciously attack him. And Dunne is demanding an opportunity before he signs a contract. I don't think... And I don't think that's the right way to say it, but yes, that is the NXT way of things. Quick interviews, shoot fights. But that's not polite. NXT was such a delightful show to everybody. Wait a second. It looks like Angle's going to make a deal with... And it looks like we're going to see Dunne in action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. And if he wins, he'll get to face Balor for the Universal Championship. And Dunne making some very heavy claims, ladies and gentlemen. As we move back into our next, and oh my goodness, we're gonna see Dunne. I guess that's gonna be our main event. Dunne, but against who? But ladies and gentlemen, we will see our tag team champions in action. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival. And they're going to be taking on the combined efforts of Lucha House Party, Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik. Gran Metalik, Lince Dorado in the ring, and Kalisto on the outside. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for the main event here tonight. I'm excited for Pete Dunne. I honestly like seeing Dunne compete. And I'm excited to see what we're going to get. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wonder, but I do wonder who the opponent's going to be. It could be anybody. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These four men are ready to get at one another. It looks like Dash and Gran Metalik, Dash Wilder and Gran Metalik, and Metalik was warming up, and Wilder put a stop to it straight off the bat. And right hook, and clap chops. And you know, the reason the Revival are such a good tag team is their innovative offense. And look at this, off the bat, the leg drop, assisted leg drop, and that could be it right here. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2, and 2 count. And I'll give it to Metalik for being able to kick out, but that's it right there. The innovative offense and the ability to zone in on a body part and just take advantage. Look at this now. Slap across the chest, and Metalik, this is not the place you want to be in now. Viciously stomping on him. And you know, I don't agree with all of the Revival's methods and what they do to win a match. No. But at the end of the day, they're showing results. And that's what you got to do some days. You have to show results. And the tag is made here. Wait a second. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, they zone in on a specific body part. It looks like they're taking the center of the chest head area here tonight. And going for another pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. They're still, Metalik's still able to, you know, it's early in the match. Metalik, he was rearing for a fight. He knew what he had to do. And look at this now. Zoning in back on that head, it looks like. And the Revival are taking no names as of late, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, they retained their titles at the last pay-per-view Backlash. They retained their titles against Heath Slater and Rhino. this now. Huge grip to that upper section of his body, and that's gonna cause a lot of pain. You see the ref in position asking him if he wants to give it up here. And I don't think he's gonna give up just yet. And I think Dash realizes that as well. Dash could have probably held that in all day. Look at this. Short arm clothesline by Dash Wilder. And the nice tag made. And, you know, this is some good tag team action here. Of course, the tag team of Lucha House Party coming hot off of 205 Live, another now defunct show. And, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly don't know who signed the order. And nice German suplex there for the pin. 1, 2, and I don't know if Lince Dorado made it in time or if it was just, you know, happened to be Great Metalik. Huge right hand. But I don't know who signed the order for 205 Live and NXT to be defunct. Obviously, we do know both of those shows are run very closely by Triple H. And we have not heard word from Triple H on how he feels about the shows being gone now. And now again, ladies and gentlemen, up and down. Zoning in with these leg drops. And the vicious assault to the upper section. And look at this now. Stomping on the mid. Come on, ref, come on. And now choking him out. Ref, get in here. And what a vicious assault here. Oh, honestly, wait a second. Wilder got him up. And wait a second. Gory special. Gory special, ladies and gentlemen. And in his corner, I don't think Metalik knows where he is to be able to grab, you know, kick that bottom rope well enough. Or if the ref even sees if he is. No, Metalik trying to find out. Kicks, chops. And Metalik with a drop kick. And this is the opportunity, Metalik. And oh, wait, Metalik, don't do it. Come on, get into your corner, Metalik. And a short arm clothesline by Metalik. And now, standing shooting star press. And again with a nice offense by Metalik and another drop kick. This is where he needs to be. And Metalik is reared up and ready to go. And wait a second, Metalik throwing him to the outside. As you see Kalisto standing watching this match. And wait a second, you hear the crowd, they know where it's going. And Metalik stopped dead in his tracks. Wow. And Dash Wilder picking him up. Another uppercut. And you see, strict no flying zone. No flips, no nothing. And you see, he's showing Lince Dorado of what he can't have. And that's the tag, ladies and gentlemen. Tag is made again. And it looks like they're gonna punish him for wanting to fly. Taking out the legs now. Punishing him for wanting to do any sort of high offense. What's he looking for now? Look at that back elbow. And now a backbreaker. And look, Scott Dawson telling the crowd what they want. And wait a sec, tag is made. Listen, Dorado, that was the opportunity they needed. And Dawson saying bring it. And clothesline. And now, off the ropes. Ducking under, hopping over, and wait a second, tilt-a-whirl hurricane right on Lince Dorado. Want some more? Picking up his opponent, back elbow, and he's in the corner. He's in his corner, and looks like look at him out of the corner, running forearm to the face. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very surprised, and Dorado on top. And look, Wilder's trying to get out of that corner. I'm sorry, Scott Dawson's trying to get out of that corner and gets hit with a big elbow to the back. Slap to the chest. And wait a second. Huge power slam takedown there. And ladies and gentlemen, back elbow. And this is exactly what Lince Dorado needs. This is exactly what he needs to get his team back into the running. Metalik is winded and tired. But he is not. He is the freshest man in this match. And this is exactly what he needs to do, and in the corner, tag me. Wait a second, what's this? Up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb for the pin. 1, and just stopped. Scott and Dashwater is there to stop it. Listen to Rana throwing him back outside where he needs to be. And Grand Metalik is looking for the end here. Up. And ladies and gentlemen, the Metalik driver for the pin. 1. And oh my God. It looked like a car crash. And wait a second. Sunset flip. Both men laid out. And this is where Metalik needs him. Metalik looking for something. Wait a second. Wilder taking him out. And now getting his partner out of the ring, it looks like. And oh, no. And leg drop off the top rope to the already fatigued 2. And no, wasn't able to make it just in time. And ladies and gentlemen, Scott Dawson was able to get out Dash Wilder very quickly and get to that top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, he got to that top rope and he hit that leg drop. Congratulations to the Revival for showing why they're the greatest team. But live on SmackDown, we will see the rematch for AJ for Samoa Joe's WWE Championship, which he beat AJ Styles for at Backlash. We will see that as the main event of SmackDown Live. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Title on the line. And I'm thinking it's going to be one hell of a brawl, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, honestly, these two men can go back and forth for days on end. And let's just say it's going to be a good match. But back to the main event of Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Pete Dunne is set to compete. And who knows who he's going to be taking on? Who knows who Pete Dunne is going to take out? As we know, he's just signed his Raw contract just a little bit ago, ladies and gentlemen. Fought last week uncontracted. And Kurt Angle said to his face after Dunne demanded another opportunity at Balor, this isn't the NXT way of doing things. We don't do shoot interviews and mock fights. You don't get to just make a promo and say, well, I want the opportunity to fight such and such. You earn it here. You earn the right to fight. And so he's putting up a monster of a name, he says, against Pete Dunne. But who is it going to be? Who is going to stop? And oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, of course, the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. And I'm contractually obligated to say that every time he enters the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Jinder Mahal, as of the last month or so, has worked out a branding deal for himself, ladies and gentlemen, in which he is now a brand. The modern day Maharaja is trademarked and copyrighted. It is, of course, a brand between himself and the Singh brothers, Sunil and the other one, whose name is eluding me at the moment. I apologize. But between him and the Singh brothers, Jinder Mahal, they are the modern day Maharaja and connection, I should say. And they are trying to put that in movies, Bollywood movies, and everything. Obviously, as we know, India is greatly appreciative of these three men and what they have done for their country. But Jinder's not really shown any sort of, how to say it politely, improvement here in the WWE. Never really winning anything. And oh, Dunne! telling him to punch him off the bed. And Dunn didn't like the way Jinder was punched probably. And throwing him outside. What's he looking for here? Step to the chest. And look at this. That straight offense from Dunn, and Dunn is ready. He's ready. He wasn't sure who he's fighting, and now he thinks he might have it won. And look at this. Riding down the arm. And, Dunn has a very unique sense of offense, I will say. I've never really seen it before. And, Jinder tried to roll away, but I don't think Dunn was really happy about that. Wait a second now. What was he looking for? A huge rope trap DDT, it looks like. But, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, Dunn isn't a orthodox style of fighter. He is a very... Well, his nickname says it all. He's a bruiserweight. He doesn't do the high-flying maneuvers that most men his size do. He is pure, octane fighting. Look at that knee straight to the back. Of course, he was the final NXT United Kingdom champion before the title became defunct due to closing NXT. And look at that, trapping that arm. I think this match can be over very quickly. As I say that, he's got him locked into some sort of maneuver. I'm not sure what this is, ladies and gentlemen. A triangle choke, perhaps. And look at that, got the arm fashioned properly, and Mahal powering his way out of it, picking him up. And slamming her straight on his back, and Mahal's arm and neck has got to be hurting. And I won't say Mahal's not been, a very aggressive force in the WWE. What I'm saying is he's not been productive. He's not won a title since he's come back and got a contract signing. He's not done anything, really. And he needs something more to solidify himself. And maybe this victory over Dunn could put him into contention. Maybe he could fight Balor at Money in the Bank. Obviously, Jinder not getting an opportunity in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but beating someone with the accolades and someone with the, how do I say it, finesse and popularity as Pete Dunne could skyrocket you up. As you see now, Jinder on top of these strikes and backbreaker by Jinder Mahal. And you gotta think, when are the Singh brothers gonna get involved here? When are they going to get involved and try to get at and try to convince Dunn that he's doing the wrong things? And another thing about this whole trademarking of Jinder Mahal is making himself into is he's a peace mediator now. He's gone on record saying he gets very upset and very angry very easily and has to calm himself down. And so he uses what he calls the Shanti method. As you see now, got in a nice submission hold here, wrenching the arm and, positioned himself perfectly in the body. And wrenching that in. And, and you see the ref's asking if Dunn wants to tap, and Dunn's fighting. Dunn is going to continue to fight to his dying breath. And Dunn is a fighter. He will fight for whatever he wants. He doesn't care about who he's in the ring with. Whether or not he has an amazing amount of respect for you, Dunn, the moment the bell rings, Dunn doesn't care anymore. And look at this now. Wait a second. Picking him up off the ground. Dunn. Slap. Forearm. And back on the offense for that arm. Dunn is targeting that arm now. And this could be bad for Mahal. And what's he looking for? Mahal positioned in that bottom corner. And you see, Dunn telling him to get out of the corner. Lining him up. And up and down. The strength of Pete Dunne. And now Dunn looking. He's calling for Mahal to get to his feet. And what's he looking for here? Huge flying forearm. And 1, 2. And just a 2 count still. And I've said it before and I gotta say it again. It's a very unorthodox style by Pete Dunne. I've never really seen this type of style, this sort of offense before. You know, someone who can go so quickly from quick, fast, and a huge running big boot. And that could level mountains. 1, 2. No. But as I was saying, my God, what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen someone with such a unique style of offense since perhaps maybe Cactus Jack. I should really say McFoley. You know, he had different offensive styles than most men. But other than that, you know, and oh my God. And that's what I mean. Respect or no respect for your opponent. And look at this in that corner. And wait a second, ladies and gentlemen, run huge. Enziguri out of that corner. Jinder trying to roll out the ring, and no, stop for the pin. 1, 2. And you see, Jinder tried to roll out. Maybe he thought he couldn't kick out of that. And Dunn is on offense here. And Dunn could be looking for the X-plant. Up for the suplex. Wait a second. Struggling. And wait a second. Jinder targeting that back leg. Jinder Mahal targeting the back leg. And no. Taking it to 2 double D straight to that leg. And look at this now. He's zoned in on something, and now he's gonna take the opportunity to hurt it. Lifting him, targeting that right leg of Pete Dunne. And honestly, that's the right idea. If Dunne can't stand, he can't hit him with the X-plant. He can't hit him with the bitter end. Look at that. Wrenching that leg. Wrenching that leg, ladies and gentlemen. And Dunne still fighting. Dunne still got the fight in him to pick it back up. And now Mahal back to his feet. Back in another kick. And he's gonna look for the X-plant again. Suplex. Got him up. No, again. And Jinder again to that back right leg. Ladies and gentlemen, this is disgusting. Look at this now. Jinder picking him up. Throwing him in the corner. What a disgusting showing by Jinder Mahal. Running clothesline. But this is all in the proper ways to take out your opponent, ladies and gentlemen. You zone in on the body part. You pick it apart one by one. You make sure your opponent is hurt. And now Mahal, he sees an opportunity. He's going to take it. And ladies and gentlemen, the Kalask. It's over. 1, 2, and no! Dunne doesn't care. Dunne is kicking out. And maybe Mahal needs to try it again. Mahal thinking of his options. And what is he going to do, ladies and gentlemen? No, Mahal calling for it again. He wants him up to his feet. And looking for the Colossus again, maybe. No. Huge elbow across the midsection. Mahal telling him to bow to the modern day Maharaja. And you know, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say about Mahal. And up on the shoulders. Death Valley Driver for the pin. 1, 2, and no, still just the 2 count. And you know, honestly, Dunne has a spirit about him. Dunne has this aura that says never say quit. And you know, some of the greatest in this company live by said mantra. See it, John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. They never quit in the face of opposition. And that's exactly what Dunne needs to do, no matter the opportunity. And Dunne has a huge challenge set up tonight. If he can win, he gets the title match. And to get a title match coming into the company, look at these knees. To get a title match like that coming into the company is huge. And this is it. Look at this now. Picking him up. Huge. Michinoku driver. 1. Not even a 2 count. Dunne is, I don't know where's Dunne getting the second win from, all honesty. And you see, Jinder's getting upset. Jinder is getting upset. Back elbow, back in that corner. And this is not the place he wants to be. This is not the place you want to be up on that top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be it right here. Wait, no! Kick from Dunn. Dunn with a kick to the midsection. Strikes by Dunn. And wait, Dunn. Shoulder to the crowd. Holding him by his nostrils. Wait, what's he looking for here? Oh my God. Stomping him into the mat. And wait a sec, Dunn. Dunn telling him to get to his feet. Wait a sec. Barely standing on one leg. Bitter end. The bitter end. 1, 2, 3. Dunn out of nowhere. Picks up the victory. And ladies and gentlemen, it is official. After this match, Dunn, of course, is a Raw superstar. And going to fight Finn Balor. And let's look at it once more. Look at that. Nice bitter end, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, Dunn is going to fight Finn Balor for the Universal Championship. Congratulations and good night.